Is Melanie Gunathilaka and I'm representing the Movement for People's Council today. So, Ranil Rajapaksa, the man with no mandate, the man who tricked the country, the people of the country and the system to get power, is continuing to bring in repressive laws to curtail and suppress the voice of the people of Sri Lanka who rose up against the corrupt political elite last year and took it to the streets and managed to chase away a similar president who was staying in power. So why is he doing this now? Because since the end of the Aragale, since last year, the Ranil Rajapaksa continued to bring in different types of laws. He brought in a Rehabilitation Act. He tried to bring in the Anti-Terrorism Act before. And now he has brought in Anti-Terrorism Act along with the Online Safety Bill. So with this, they justify or they decide what is considered as truth. So if you remember, 31st of March in 2022, soon after this incident in Mirihana, President Media Division issued a press release calling the people who protested they are extremists. They were talking about several things, calling people extremists and saying that there were people who were trying to create havoc unreasonably. So this is the version of truth that they wanted the people to believe. So before last year, March, we were all used to the version of the truth that we only saw in mainstream media, or we would believe if something was said in a publication that was given out by the President's Media Division. But because there was the social media, because people went on live, we realized that there are other versions to truth. It is not just one version that the government can control for their own benefit. And that is what they've been doing all of this time, controlling the truth, controlling the narrative of the truth support them to keep their power while supporting the business elite to continue corruption in Sri Lanka. Not only the political elite, but also the business elite is responsible for the corruption that happened in Sri Lanka. They are also responsible for the bankruptcy of Sri Lanka, which with the price is paid by the working people, the poor people in T estate, the poor people in free trade zone. They are the ones who are paying for this price. Not only them, but also the farmers and the fisher communities. So by bringing in Anti-Terrorism Act, so by bringing in online safety bills, what the government is trying to do is to control the voice of these people, individuals, the citizens of Sri Lanka, so they can continue the narrative. They can imprison whoever speaks up against the government, whoever decides to be a whistleblower, whoever decides to speak for the people. So this is the narrative, or this is the plan of Ranil Rajapaksa to continue his agenda, going away to continue to sell public property and continue to support the IMF agenda. So I ask all of Sri Lankans to do not bow down to this, because make sure if you're going to sit home while your rights are violated today, by the time it's your children's time, there won't be any rights for them. Right? And if you look at how this government's and IMF's agreement goes, they say something else in the documents. They talk about the need for social security, they talk about good governance, but when it comes to actual implications on the real implications of these plans, they are not really caring about the people. All they care about is making sure the system stays the same. They would maintain the status quo. They will make sure the political elite and the business elite would keep their power within themselves. So that is their only goal. And the reason that they continue to bring in these repressive laws is to make sure that they will be able to achieve their goal. So as citizens of Sri Lanka, as people, we must all wake up and we should get onto the street and protest against this, because without that we will not be able to we won't be able to get rid of these repressive laws and protect the rights of the Sri Lankan people.